Hi, and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to share with you how to using a simple tools like Microsoft Word and Excel to bug generate personalized certificate, which means you don't need to subscribe to additional service, and you can using the tools that you're familiar with to generate. We're talking about 20, 50, 100, or even 1,000 certificate at once. So how should I do it? Let me walk you through. Let's go. So using Microsoft Word and Excel only, how it works is very simple. There are three things you need to prepare before you start personalize the certificate. Number one is make sure you have the certificate already. Okay, create a certificate design that with the fill in the blanks method. If you can see here, look at this picture. This is how I design my certificate. Okay, this is just for example. And this line is actually giving me a symbol reference for me. This part I'm going to fill in the participant's name and perhaps the ID number, something like that. And this part will be their participation group or some date or some other information that you might want to fill out. Okay, once you have this, number two, the things you need is the name list in Excel. So how does the Excel's format should be? It's very simple. Okay, let me walk you through. I already opened here. Assuming I'm going to fill up three things, three information on the certificate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out full name. I'm going to fill up groups. I'm going to fill up unique number. Okay, so make sure the first row is the header. Okay, so that you can recognize what information you're going to pull out. Okay, when you're done, just save in any Excel format, XL, XX, or the older version is fine. So the next thing is you just create an empty document. Okay, once you open, okay, the very first thing you need to do is make sure your design layout in terms of the page should be the one that you wanted. For example, I want it to be in a letter resolution, so I put in letter size here. Okay, then the next thing is, because my certificate is going to be landscape mode, so I'm going to change it in this way. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So the next thing is going to do is you're going to place the certificate design on your Microsoft Word. So once you copy and paste it, or you want to drag and drop, it's up to you. Once you paste it, you might see you can't move around, and then there are a lot of empty space around here. Okay, what you can do is just right click this image file, okay, any part of the image. Then you look for this wrap text. Then you look for this in front of text. Okay, the reason we're going to do this is because once you've done that, you can easily resize and move around this picture like this. So I'm going to fill up this picture for the whole page. So I'm just going to resize it. Okay, up to your preference. Okay, how you want to fit into the page, it's up to you. Okay, so I feel like this is something I want. Okay, when I'm done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the Excel data into this Microsoft Word. So what I'm going to do is you come to this part here called mailing. Okay, click this guy, then you shall see this guy called mail merge. Okay, you click it. For me, I'm just using normal Word document, it's fine. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select recipients, this part. And because I already prepared the recipient in the list in Excel format, so I'm going to use this guy called use an existing list. So I click this guy. The next thing is you just make sure you find your path. Then you insert your Excel file. Okay, the Excel file that I demonstrate and show you just now is the one. Okay, I'm just going to click this guy and open it. Once it's open, it's actually telling you there's one sheet here. Yes, just one sheet. I'm going to capture it, and I'm going to take this Okay, the reason I mentioned you shall have a headers because for you to insert the data in the certificate later, it will be much more easier for you to recognize which is which. Okay, let me share with you. Okay, once you click OK, you shall realize just now all these gray colors items become active. Means you can click already. So what should you do next is you're going to create two text box. Okay, in front of this part here. Remember just now I mentioned I'm going to put name and the identity, then the group, something like that here. So I'm going to create two text box. So in terms of, instead of text box, I give you one hint. To make sure you insert the merging data into the box, it will appear in a personalized certificate. One way is you just insert, come here, insert, and go for shapes. Okay, I'm going to use any a simple rectangle shape. Okay, I'm going to put here. Okay, one thing for sure is you don't want this shape to appear like this, right? It will become jeopardize your design. So what I'm going to do is I right click this guy, I click format shape, and I'm going to select no fill and no line for this shape. So it become invisible. Okay, once it's become invisible, the next thing is I'm going to do this. Okay, so before you change the invisible, what you can do is you just right click and then you insert text, or you can press F2 at your keyboard, then you can type something there. Okay, select the guy, or you can right click, select this rectangle and add text. Okay, now I'm going to put in name. So how should I insert name into this shape here is I go to this mailing, I click this guy called insert merge field. Then this is the three guys that I get from my Excel file. Remember just now? There's a full name, there's a group and unique number. So I'm going to put in full name here. So you shall see something like this. Okay, the reason you can't see because the font color is in white. So I'm going to change the color to something that I want. For example, I just want to change to black. Then I'm going to resize the font. Okay, full name. And then some name might be longer. So what I'm going to do is I just drag this line. Okay, that's cool. Then the next thing is I click this shape again and make sure there's no line. Okay, no line. So when it's done, it should be looking like this. So the next thing is I'm going to duplicate this guy and I'm going to replace it for other information that I want to capture from my Excel file. So again, I go to mailings and then I go into this mail merge. I'm going to put group, for example. Okay, then under the name, let's say I want to put a unique number here. Perhaps I want to put here unique number. Okay, you should be seeing something like this. Okay, let me arrange it the way I want it to appear. Okay, then perhaps I want to put something at the front of this group call participating on category, something like that. Then I want to make it smaller, for example. Then I just drag it. This is just for example. Okay, when it's done, so you shall see three things is the text here with this I don't know what is this called. Something like bracket, right? Okay, how you want to preview this guy is very simple. If you look at this mailing under the top bar, there's one guy here called preview result. So I'm going to click this. See? J Chong with the unique number 0001 participating on category alpha. Then the next one is Bill Gates, alpha. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Jack Ma, Ma Huateng, Larry Ellison, and so on. Okay, so everything is done just like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to generate a PDF file for each of the certificate. So what you're going to do is you just check this guy called finish and merge. You click it and you shall print the documents. Once you click it, for me, I want to print records in terms of all. Okay, I'm click OK. And the next thing is, make sure your printer is not the real printer. Okay, just select the Microsoft Print to PDF. Okay, if you don't have that, double check whether you have this. Okay, make sure you have this. Click this guy and click OK. It's so simple. Let me generate. Okay, and then I'm going to put this guy at this link. It should take a small moment. Okay, but generated certificates. Okay, and save. So you should wait for a moment and your certificate is done. So let's open and double check on it. This is J. Next one. You get is here. Next one. Alamas is here. It's so simple. Okay. If you want to split the PDF, you can use one of the tools called PDF tools. It's a free tools, okay? It's a free. Okay, then you can split pages of your PDF. Means I want to split this one PDF guy into 10 certificates in terms of 10 PDF. Then job done. Okay, it's so simple, and I hope that it's really simple, right? Okay, I hope that you enjoy this video and learn how to utilize the tools that you're already familiar and already installed in your PC or your MacBook. Okay, without subscribing or incur additional fees when you want to do a simple task like this, generating a bunch of certificate and with personalized content inside. So I hope you really enjoy, and I hope you really like this video, and hope this video really helps you. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to learn more about how to utilize technology to simplify your life. Okay, thank you so much everyone for watching, and once again, stay home, stay safe, and bye bye.